In what has become one of the most ferocious political confrontations in South African history, a full-blown civil war has broken out within the African National Congress. It's not political tension, it's a battlefield. And at the heart of this volatile war is none other than Gwede Mantashe, a veteran ANC giant who has now openly targeted President Cyril Ramaphosa. In a dramatic public speech given in the presence of both media and parliament, Mantashe came out guns blazing. The infamous stolen dollar scandal, a headache that still dogs Ramaphosa's presidency, was his main target. The party's Iron Man, once perceived as a faithful soldier, has since defected in a dramatic flip-flop that has left Parliament and the South African people stunned. With courage and quivering fury, Mantashe spoke what was nothing less than a political assassination. In his own words, he stated, "Sir Ramaphosa has not only stolen our currency, but our credibility. He has put our movement in the mercy of the international world due to his greediness. He should be taken to book and he should be exposed." The chamber fell silent. MPs were left aghast. Media channels rushed for live streams and social media erupted with videos of the moment. The fact that a man of Mantashe's seniority makes such a public condemnation indicates one thing. Ramaphosa is running out of control quickly. Let's go back. That stolen dollar scandal is the shocking reveal of millions in undeclared foreign currency smuggled in US dollars at Ramaphosa's personal game farm. These dollars, which were said to be hidden away in furniture and hidden spaces, surfaced after a 2020 robbery. Rather than opening a full public probe, however, the affair was swept under the carpet until the media and opposition parties forced the issue. Questions arose forthwith: where was the money from? Why was it not disclosed to SARS or the Reserve Bank? Why did the president deny having any knowledge of it? Now with Mantashe joining the call for answers, the scandal has gained new life and deadly consequences for the ruling party. His bombshell has officially split the ANC down the middle. One faction remains loyal to Ramaphosa, arguing that he is the victim of a political witch hunt. But a growing number, including Mantashe, senior provincial leaders, and younger party activists, are now demanding Ramaphosa's resignation and prosecution. This intra-party civil war has fueled internal turmoil. Emergency NEC sessions are breaking up in shouting sessions. Cabinet members are shunning press briefings. Party insiders are leaking confidential information to the media in an attempt to hurt their competitors. This is no longer politics as usual. It's a survival fight, one that could devour the party from within. While the ANC collapses from within, opposition parties are honing their knives. The Democratic Alliance has again called for a parliamentary investigation into foreign currency improprieties and abuse of office. Julius Malema's economic freedom fighters have called Ramaphosa a walking lie, vowing to mobilize the country to remove him. Even small parties such as COPE and Action SA are calling for transparency, audits and accountability. The opposition is aware this is a fleeting opportunity. Ramaphosa is politically damaged and confidence in the ANC is evaporating quickly. The longer the days go by without resolution, the greater the scandal. There is one question that burns most. Why now? Why would Mantashe, previously regarded as Ramaphosa's right-hand man, suddenly betray him? Those close to ANC leadership point to a number of motives. Firstly, Mantashe might be attempting to get away from a sinking ship. With the 2026 elections on the horizon, any taint of corruption could mean political oblivion. Second, insiders suggest that Mantashe himself might have been kept in the dark concerning the dollar scandal and this betrayal has driven him to strike back. Lastly, speculation exists that Mantashe believes he can capitalize on the situation to emerge as a messiah figure, seizing this opportunity to clean out the party and position himself or one of his trusted men for the top leadership spot in the future. Whatever the motive, the impact is undeniable. Mantashe has torn open a wound that the ANC cannot now conceal. This is potentially a turning point in South African democracy. The betrayal coupled with the revelation of secret wealth and the party's slide into civil war can potentially reconfigure the political map. The stakes are far bigger than the ANC. People are now demanding answers, accountability, and firm leadership. Social media is where it is at, with pieces of Mantashe's speech going viral, attracting thousands of comments, debates, and action calls. The controversy is no longer within Parliament. Now it is out in the open, where common South Africans are making their voices heard on what happens next to this country. Furthermore, the world is looking on. Claims of embezzled foreign cash and possible corruption within the top echelons of government threaten to undermine South Africa's international reputation. The state of investors, diplomats, and the media is keenly following events, with some already questioning the stability and accountability of the nation's leadership. The stakes are colossal, and the consequences will echo for years to come. Political commentators note that the ANC is now subject to both local and foreign criticism like never before. The combination of intra-party treachery, widespread anger, and the possibility of legal action threatening its leaders could undermine the party's strength in the run-up to the next national elections. Analysts foresee the ANC losing grip in provinces it once believed were solid bases, opening the way for the opposition parties to redraw the political landscape of South Africa. ANC factional divisions are now out in the open. Ramaphosa loyalists claim that he is being attacked by power-hungry opportunists. However, the other side, spurred on by Mantashe's open rebellion, claims that accountability is long overdue. Secret emergency meetings, behind-the-scenes maneuvering, and veiled threats have generated a free zone of high-level nervousness within the party. Nothing official seems to be enough, and with each day that the scandal drags on, the danger of further political fragmentation increases. In the meantime, the opposition parties are positioning themselves strategically to take advantage of the weakness in the ruling party. The DA, EFF, Action SA and minor political parties are laboring to make the scandal larger, characterize it as a government of national crisis, and force Parliament to act firmly. The political tide has changed, and the position of Ramaphosa, which had previously been invincible, now faces assault. The bigger question hanging over the country is whether the ANC can mend from this intra-party tear. The party that has ruled South African politics for decades now finds itself facing the grim possibility of disintegration, with the public calling for leadership, openness, and change. Each factional battle, each leak, and each public criticism contributes to a story of turmoil and disorder.